Hey guys, welcome back. Whew. We're still out here on the range. I think he calls this the pecan bottom. This is a friend of mine's range. He's got a lot of pecan trees out here, and it's actually very, very nice. I really do like it out here. I usually go to a place called Reveille Peak Ranch. I do like that place. I'm a member of their range, and it's very, very affordable. Like, it's pretty nice. You go out to, like, yeah, actually they have a mile-long range. If you qualify, you can go get access to their mile-long range, but we're not there yet. We're getting close. But today we're actually shooting the Ruger SFAR chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, and that gun is pretty dang nice. It is stacking bullets, man, and I couldn't be happier. But right now we're heading down range to talk about the target we're using, or the target we're shooting. And so give me a minute. It's a long way down here. Okay, so we have a target up. It's our target from Gun Connection, and I absolutely love this target. And the reason why is because you have a really small target to aim at right here, and I really do like. This is what the last gun we were sighting in, I say sighting in. The guns I have are very close, but we just need to finalize it, set our zero stop, and then we'll start pushing out to further distances. We have 100 here, we have 200 and 300 yards down there. And so as you can see with the 223, we started off here, and I was going up like I wanted, and then I was like, why am I not hitting? And then I didn't realize I turned the turret the wrong direction, and I kept pushing it left. I'm like, what in the world? And I realized, I was like, gosh dang it, man. But we got it sighted in. So the one thing I love about these targets, you have a really small target there to aim at, because aim small, miss small. And then I switched to this little pinpoint thing right here, and man, once we got it there, we were dialed in. I was really close. You can lower it down one, but then you'll probably be here and you'll end up chasing your zero. So that is really close enough. That's what we got right now. I'm going to try to aim. What I'll probably do is I'll start off with the 6.5 Creedmoor here, and then once I know we got it really close to zero, then I'll move it down to one of the smaller targets so I know exactly where we're hitting. I don't remember if this one is slightly to the right or left. That's why we're going to aim for the center first. But with this target, you have small targets here. This one's okay. I just like them smaller. You can get a small one here. I mean, really so many targets you can aim at on this thing, and I really do like it. So regardless, we'll go back up. We'll talk about the gun we're shooting. But then we have, if you slide over this way, we have the 200, which is really easy to see. There's a little kind of curve there, but the 300 is right over there. But regardless, a lot of walking today, a lot of on our feet, and that's good. We're outside, we're enjoying the nice muggy Texas weather. I know I have long sleeves on, but I am a ginger in my soul. I'm a ginger, guys. I'm sorry. So I gotta protect my skin, guys. Anyways, we're outside, we're enjoying life, we're shooting guns. What else is there? Except fishing. What else is there? I love you guys. See you in a minute. That's our setup for today. We have a shooting bench here. We have, we'll call that our workbench over there, because we do have some adjustments to do on the optics just to make sure we get our zero and our zero set stop. Now, we don't have a camera downrange because it's a lot. Like, we'll be walking back and forth, and I don't have my Ranger here to carry some stuff. So what we do have is we do have our Vortex optics here. It's our Diamondback. I really do love this optic. We have the all-in digiscoping system here, and then we have our Vortex tripod here. And basically what we'll do is let me get it set up. Pretty easy to get set up. What we'll do is I'll have this set up just like this, and then that's the 300 range down there. We have some metal targets down there. You guys can see that. And what we'll do is at the 200 and 300, what I'll do is I'll be recording the shots here so I can see exactly what we're hitting down range. And so I'm hoping that I'll be able to pull this footage off of here and put it on this video. I've had some issues doing that, so I do apologize. They'll either be on the video and the shorts, or just on the shorts. Don't really know, guys. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But regardless, that's our setup right now. So the gun we're shooting today is a Ruger SFAR. This thing is absolutely beautiful. It is chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. We do have a Timney Calvin Elite trigger on the bottom, and on top we have a Vortex Venom 3-15 optic on the top, and this thing is absolutely beautiful. I think our goal today right now is to verify our zero, get our zero locked in. I know we're close, but we need to get our zero marked down and get it centered, And then once we do that, we'll set all our turrets to 0, and then we'll set our 0 stop, and then be good to go. Can't wait, guys. We have 3 rounds in the mag. We're gonna let it rip, see what happens. We're shooting the Hornady match. Oh my gosh, these things are fogging up so bad. Hornady match, 140 grain ELD match, guys. All right. So I got 2 glasses out here so we can rotate in between. We have 3 rounds in the mag. Let's see where she's shooting it today, guys. Just hit a bullseye, but I had to move it up 2 clicks, so stand by. Gonna make some adjustments on top turret, and then we should be done. Yes, there are 2 glasses on my hat in case one gets fogged up. But I like that. That shot good. Freaking bullseye, baby. All right, so let me get this thing done, and then we'll talk about the ballistics app, guys. Really cool. All right, guys. So when it comes to shooting long distance, and you talk about dope, and most people don't know what dope is, and that's fine. But basically, it's an acronym for data on previous engagement. What that means is, I mean, it's data, right? It's information. But when if you're new to long distance shooting, you don't really have the information. You don't have the data. And so, but there are apps for that. And right now I'm shooting Hornady ammunition, so I am using the Hornady ballistics app. And what that means is there's information you plug in. You plug in the rifle, you plug in the caliber, you plug in your 0, you plug in how far your rifle is above your bore, you plug in your rifle twist, your bullet speed, all that good stuff. And basically it tells you, it gives you data. And then there's a little gauge. You move your gauge to whatever distance you're shooting. Right now we're fixing to shoot at 200, so I moved it to 200, and it says 1.8 MOI high. So what that means, I'm using MOA, so the closest I can get is 1.75. So that's what I did. And there's not really much of any breeze. There was earlier, but the wind has just stopped cold. The grass is not moving at 100. When I look at the 200, when I look out here at the tall grass, it is still, it's not moving. So we shouldn't have any windage problems, which makes really shooting long distance a lot easier. But that's basically how we do it. That's how I do it. It's how I'm learning. I know some people are going to have comments about that. It is what it is, guys. We all have to start somewhere, and this is where I'm starting with ballistics apps. There's so much information out there nowadays, guys, and I'm just taking advantage of it. So stand by. I got to get a few things set up. Got to get the all-in digiscope set up. In case y'all missed it, this right here is the all-in digiscoping system, and basically it's a very simple system. We have the Vortex optic up here. We have the Vortex tripod, and then we have our cell phone set up. And basically this target right here is that 200-yard range down there. So that's 100 where that paper target is, but you go over there, I don't know if you can see it, where my finger's pointing at, right at the tip of my finger, at least from my angle, is the 200, and then the 300's over there. But with this digiscoping system, we can actually film our impacts, film our shots. And the reason I do like that is, number one, I do like the digiscoping system for filming deer, filming your kill shots, but also when I'm at the range, if let's say I miss, and hopefully I don't, but let's say I do miss, I can actually come back here, I can watch it in slow motion, I can see where my impact was. Was I high, was I right, was I down? And I can adjust my dope from there if I feel like I need to, or if it was something I did with my trigger pull. But regardless, guys, knowledge is power. And the good thing about having cameras is you can watch yourself, you can see if you dial the turret the wrong way. There's so many things you can do when you're filming. But regardless, we got that thing set up. Let's hit record. We'll get that thing set up, and then we're going to set the camera up here, and we're going to start shooting. All right, guys, like the Hornady ballistics app said 1.84 up, and we did 1.75. That's the closest I can get in MOA. Gotta have the mag in there. Anyways, we're gonna aim the same one we did a while ago, the small Small green one. Gotta adjust the parallax right there. Yeah. Nice. Smoked it. I'm sure y'all heard the ring. But let's go check out the digiscoping system so y'all guys can see it for yourself. Turn on safety there. All right. See it moving? Go back. Alright, we're at 200 yards right here. Should be close to the end of this thing. Man, that thing hits hard, guys. You kind of see the vape trail there a little bit. That's probably a fly or some bug of some kind, but boom. I think that's super cool. All right, so 1 for 1 at the 200. Let's go to the harder one, the 300, where there's a really small white plate down at 300. And I think when we're done, we'll walk down there so you can see the actual size of it. But regardless, we're going to adjust this thing to the 300. Should be, just move it over to, oh, I guess I need to go back to the camera. Yeah, I messed it up. Let me get that set up. So at 300 yards, according to ballistics app, it is 4.3 up. The closest I can get is 4 1/4. So we have that 4 1/4 adjustment, and so far so good with the ballistics app. It seems to be right on the money. Let's get our target lined up here. There it is. Yeah, it's a little bitty white target down there. And so hopefully we can stay 100% for today. That would be nice. All right. When we fog up, I just rotate. Come on, baby, don't fog up on me. Lasts just long enough, man, just long enough. Okay, it's shaking, but I didn't hear it very well, so we're gonna play the video back and see what happened. I mean, it hit. It hit. It must have been like right on the edge or something, if you watch. Like, it hit. I'm guessing it was right on the edge, but I mean, it hits a hit. Like, we hit it. Yeah, we hit it. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that, simply because you want it to be dramatic and boom, but yeah, I mean, it hit regardless. It's a hit. A hit's a hit. See if I can slow motion this thing down. By the way it flips, man, it hit on the bottom. There's no doubt it hit on the bottom, on the very bottom. When you watch it, man, it hits on the very, very bottom. That's a good thing I like about this, the digiscoping system, is because you can really record your hits and you can really see how good you didn't hit it. But regardless, it hits a hit. 100%. The ballistic gap from Hornady, or at least there's a lot of ballistic gaps out there. I've used the Lapua one. It's really good for me with my 300 Win Mag. With the Hornady ammo, anything that shoots Hornady ammo, the Hornady ballistic gap has been really phenomenal. I really do like it. We may get into it more in maybe a more specific video, so we can actually look at some stuff. But regardless, man, this SFAR, the 6.5 Creedmoor, the Ruger 223 we were just shooting, man, they are shooting phenomenal, guys. Regardless, shout out to my friend who let me come out to his range today. He is in Mexico enjoying life even better than all of us. I'm so jealous right now, but regardless, he's having a good time. I'm out here in the range. I'm having a great time. Really and truly, guys, if you're going through stuff mentally, whatever, just get outside, try to enjoy the day, because getting outside, exercise, it can be free, guys. You can go out for a walk. Man, that stuff really helps with our mental health, guys. If you don't believe me, do some research. I'm telling you, it does. Anyways, we're gonna go down range, look at this 300-yard target. I'll see you down range. This is the 200. Just wanted to stop here. So this is what we aimed at right here. This one here, it's about the size of my hand. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but about the size of my hand. The one at the 300 seems smaller, but we're gonna find out here in just a second. We're almost there. Been putting the steps in today. Almost there. Oh, by golly. See, I knew it was small. I knew it was a smaller target, but a hit is a hit. Oh my gosh, look how much smaller this target is. I told y'all it was a smaller target. So the other one was about the size of my hand. The other one was about this size here, about the size of my hand. But look at this guy here, the size of my palm. And you can see right here is what we hit with the Creedmoor, and then right here is what we hit with the 223. I said I barely hit it on the bottom. As you can see, man, it's gonna be one of these two regardless though. Like, look how small that thing is. That's like a 3-inch. That's probably a 3-inch roughly. 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4-inch, probably a 4-inch circle, something like that. Pretty small, about the size of the palm of my hand. So man, what a good challenge. That's awesome. I don't care. I'm happy with that. We hit that sucker at 300 yards. That's awesome. I don't care, guys. Oh, we hit the target. I knew it was small. I said it looked smaller, but I had to come down here for myself just to look. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pick up some brass, pick up my target, pick up any trash I might have left accidentally, try to leave this place nicer than I found it, guys. But I love you guys. Hopefully I enjoyed this video. We got more to come with these guns here. We're gonna push them to, we're gonna find out either the guns limits or my limits, whichever one comes first. But regardless, guys, we're gonna stay after it. Y'all guys keep pushing. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.